6:48, time for the morning rush. The village of Ruidoso has confirmed 3 people, including 2 young children, have died after devastating floods swept through the area. Village officials say that the bodies of a man in his 40s, as well as a 4-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy, they were recovered last night. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham has now declared a state of emergency, requesting federal response teams for the area.
A jury has found 2 former Albuquerque firefighters not guilty of raping a woman during a party. Aiden Heyman and Anthony Martin, along with Angel Portillo, were all accused of raping a woman during a get-together in 2023. The jury found both Martin and Heyman not guilty on all charges. Meanwhile, Angel Portillo is scheduled to go to trial in September.
A now 12-year-old is facing charges in the murder of a bicyclist who was hit and killed while riding to work. Police believe that Messiah Hayes was in a stolen car with a group of teens when the driver veered intentionally into Scott Habermel. The district attorney's office says that Hayes has been suspected in a number of burglaries dating back to when he was just 10 years old. Ryan.
More than 3 inches of rain fell in parts of the South Fork burn scar yesterday. That's what caused the catastrophic flash flooding. And this is radar estimated rainfall totals. We had observed reports of that and more chances of rain today, but fewer storms ahead for the most part and hotter weather.
We are working to learn more about a fatal crash involving a Doña Ana County Sheriff's deputy. The department says Deputy Antonio Ailment was on duty when his vehicle collided with a semi on I-10 near the Avenida de Mesilla exit around 5 o'clock yesterday evening. He was taken to the hospital, but efforts to save his life were unsuccessful.
More than 500 rural homes, they are now connected to the internet following the completion of 3 federally funded projects totaling $6.8 million. The state says that the Cibola County project connected 109 homes in Pine Meadow Ranches near Rama. The 2 other projects in the McKinley County connected a total of 410 locations to the internet and includes homes in Western Skies subdivision of Gallup.
A national education nonprofit is rolling out a new program to help support New Mexico students and at-risk youth. The New Mexico chapter of Jobs for America's Graduates, or JAG, has been working for decades to give support and life skills to students struggling in high school. The JAG program says they're still enrolling students who need help for free. Ryan.
The trout fire is still spewing out smoke. That's something that we'll watch out for in Silver City with thunderstorms later today, a hazy sunset, and a local wildfire in northern New Mexico will once again produce some hazy skies, parts of the East Mountains near Santa Fe as well. It'll be hotter and drier ahead.
The state's Wildlife Center is mourning the loss of one of their longtime residents. Joni the bobcat arrived at the Wildlife Center back in 2006 as an orphaned newborn kitten. NMWC also went on to say that she became a beloved ambassador animal for her kind, spending the last 19 years helping educate New Mexicans on her species.
Albuquerque, the magazine, has created a tool that's sure to have craft beer lovers barley containing their excitement. The magazine recently rolled out a new app that puts you in touch with the city's brew pub scene. For an $8 a month subscription, you get discounts on beer and other offers at more than 30 brew pubs all across the metro.
One New Mexico City is now getting national recognition after being named the #1 travel destination in the country. In the 2025 World's Best Awards from Travel and Leisure magazine, Santa Fe was given the top spot for favorite cities in the U.S. The complete list of winning cities is available at alwayson at KRQE.com. Ryan.
And taking a look at traffic right now, getting a little bit busy around the Big I, but no major accidents nor slowdowns. And taking a look at Tracker heading west on I-40 around 12th Street, traffic is moving along. Again, no major disruptions, and we'll have more updates later today.
Dutch fashion designer Iris van Herpen's latest collection is trying to merge living designs from nature with clothing. All the collection's heart was a luminous living dress animated by millions of bioluminescent algae. The algae living within a custom molded fabric glimmered in electric blue as if stitched from the deep sea.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, Albuquerque the magazine has created a tool that is sure to have craft beer lovers barley containing their excitement. Well, the magazine recently rolled out a new app that puts you in touch with the city's brew pub scene. Now, for just $8 a month subscription, you can get discounts on beer and other offers at more than 30 brew pubs all across the metro.
At number 4, a national education nonprofit is rolling out a new program to help support New Mexico students and at-risk youth. The New Mexico chapter of Jobs for America's Graduates, or JAG, has been working for decades to give support and life skills to students struggling in high school. JAG has enrolled 100 new people and recently launched a program designed to help students who aren't in school. They're still enrolling students who need help for free.
And at number 3, a hotter day today with a moderate chance of heat-related borne illnesses and a major threat of that around Silver City, parts of the Four Corners today into tomorrow. That will shift into the Rio Grande Valley to southern New Mexico, and then storms will be more abundant this weekend.
At number 2, a jury has found 2 former Albuquerque firefighters not guilty of raping a woman during a party. Aiden Heyman and Anthony Martin, along with Angel Portillo, were all accused of raping a woman during a get-together in 2023. In yesterday's closing arguments, the state tried to poke holes in Heyman's testimony, while the defense says the alleged victim lied in her testimony and cited text messages after the incident, which she deleted. The 2 former firefighters were found not guilty. Angel Portillo will go to trial in September.
And at number 1, the village of Ruidoso has confirmed 3 people, including 2 young children, have died after devastating floods swept through the area again. Village officials say the bodies of a man in his 40s as well as a 4-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy were recovered last night. Yesterday afternoon, water swept through the parts of the village, doing extensive damage to neighborhoods as well as leaving dozens of people in need of rescue. Meanwhile, video shows floodwater taking over the Ruidoso Downs racetrack, overpowering some newly created flooding mitigation efforts. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham is declaring a state of emergency for that area.